Welcome everybody to Jingle All The Way. My name is Darren Dickerson. I am actually I actually would say the founder, creator. This is a annual celebrity story reading event, and we are so thankful to have an amazing uh, cast of Santa's helpers. I think that's the best way to describe it. And first and foremost, we want to make sure that I want to thank Seven, John, first and foremost, right? Because he is our new ambassador. The event started in 2012 as a toy drive. Over the years, it evolved from a toy drive because we were working with Drake at an event at the Crenshaw Mall. We collected a bunch of toys, and then we realized that the distribution of the toys just didn't have enough Christmas to it, right? And so we decided to see if we could kind of pull kids out of line and read to them while their families collected toys. And over the years, we collaborated with some really great toy drives, most notably Hill Harper. And we've had a ton of really great folks who are, and if you go onto any of the website, any of the promo stuff about it, you'll see some of our past participants. But this year, we're excited about our guests. We have Kathy Cola, Agno Conwell, Gail Bean, DJ Maxwell, King Moore, Chris Green, Joseph Perez, Omar Gooding, Van Van, Angelique Bates, Funky Neva. I don't know if he might have been sick and not able to make it, but we still count them in the mix. KJ Fisher. I mean, we have a really great lineup for you guys. And this event is all about reading. It's all about kids. And so we want to say hi to all the kids who are tuning in. We know tomorrow's a really, really big day, really big day. And this is us sending you off to pleasant dreams before Santa. So I'm not going to hog up any more of the time. I would like to first turn this over to KJ. Where you at, KJ? You in the building?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
And so, what are you going to read for us?
My book is called Our Solar System, Sorry Pluto.
Can we see the cover? Nice. Our solar system. Sorry, Pluto. Ladies and gentlemen, KJ Fisher with his reading.
One day in 2006, the planets were having fun orbiting around in the solar system playing tag. You're it, said Uranus. Aw man, said Venus. While playing, they started talking about how Pluto shouldn't be a part of the solar system. Hold on. Let's schedule a meeting to discuss Pluto not being a planet, but keep it quiet. Shh, said the sun. At the planet meeting, where's Pluto? Asked Saturn. I saw him in the Kuiper Belt where he belongs, answered Neptune. Are we going to have the meeting without him? I mean, Pluto is a planet like us, said Mars. The ringleader, the sun, well, Pluto doesn't have the 3 requirements to be a planet. Suddenly, Pluto burst into the meeting. What's all the fuss about? Oh, Pluto, we are so glad that you are here, but we have some bad news, said the Earth. You are no longer a planet because you do not have the 3 requirements to be a planet. 1, you must orbit the sun. 2, be round in shape. And 3, clear your surroundings during orbit. You have the first 2, but not the last one. Pluto couldn't believe what he was hearing. He was so sad and felt all alone. As Pluto was floating back to the Kuiper Belt, he bumped into Eris. Excuse me, but who are you? I'm Eris, a dwarf planet. A dwarf planet? What's a dwarf planet? Is this a joke or something? Asked Pluto. Well, a dwarf planet is a small planet that lacks one or more of the requirements to be a regular planet, answered Eris. There are so many of us. We are a whole family. Let me introduce you to them. The feeling of excitement was all over Pluto's face. He meets Ceres, Haumea, and Maki Maki. Hi everyone, I'm Pluto and I am so happy and excited to meet you. Hi, said Ceres. Hello, said Haumea. Hey, greeted Maki Maki. I was just told I was a dwarf planet and thought I was alone. Well, now you have us. We were just playing tag. Do you know that game? Asked Maki Maki. Yes, I know all about the game tag, answered Pluto. Well, good Pluto, because you're it. The end. Also, in the back of my...
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Where can people get your book?
You can get it on Amazon. It's called Our Solar System. Sorry, Pluto. Also,
Thank you, Kate.
In the back of my book, I added how to write a CER. It's a claim, evidence, reasoning, and like a check for understanding. So I added 5 questions, so a kid can answer them.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's educational and informational.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, KJ. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for listening.
And next, we have our ambassador, Seven John, who's also going to read from his book. Seven, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. You look sharp. Your background looks incredible.
Thank you.
So Seven, first, I want to thank you so much for taking on this celebrity reading. Right?
Thank you.
No, you're a great ambassador. You've assembled a really great group of people to read. And so, what are you going to read for us?
Angel 7 and Devil Overlord Fairy Tales.
Nice. Okay. So tell me one more time. What's the name? Turn around again so I can see it.
Angel 7 and Devil Overlord Fairy Tales.
Angel 7 and Devil Overlord Fairy Tales. Ladies and gentlemen, Seven John Singleton.
Once upon a time, a magical angel named Seven was born. He was gifted with the power of time travel. His purpose was to return peace and prosperity to a dying Earth. Meanwhile, on the other side of Earth, there was an evil presence called the Devil Overlord. The Devil Overlord was a 3-headed dragon who was just about to complete with his diabolical plan to destroy Earth. Angel 7 was a happy child. He always wondered why the Devil Overlord was so mean and hateful to people. One day, while enjoying breakfast with his brother Cupid, the table started shaking. Angel 7 and his baby brother Cupid held on to the table for dear life. In an instant, Angel 7 was sucked into a huge portal. It appeared that he had been sucked back into the Devil Overworld's childhood coordinates in 1689. There he was, led to a magical wall that traveled to the past, present, and future stories of the evolution of Devil Overlord. Angel 7 was able to see Devil Overlord's whole life. Now he understood why he was so full of hate. Angel 7 knew what he had to do. He had to stop the diabolical plan of destroying Earth before the Overlord could reach his final step in de-evolution. He zoomed away into another portal where he traveled back in time when the baby Overlord was a little child named Miles. Angel 7 raised Miles to be good and kind. He taught him the ways of the angel, showed him love, and Miles was able to evolve into a good soul. Once Angel 7 finished his mission, he was able to return to his current timeline where Cupid was very happy to see him. Angel 7 hugged his brother and told him we were safe. Love and kindness had won, and they lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow, 7. That was a really great story.
Thank
So
you.
now, where can people find your book?
On Amazon
On Amazon?
and yeah,
Nice.
on my website.
Oh, what's your website?
www.7johnsingletonshow.com.
7johnsingletonshow.com. 7
Yes.
spelled like the number, no hyphen, just 7John Singleton
Yeah.
Show.com. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sevens. Thank you for the read.
You're
And
welcome.
also, thank you for being our ambassador. Hey, that's right. You know all the internet tricks. Okay, so now,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we are about to, what I'd like to do is I would like to invite each of our readers for the How the Grinch Stole Christmas to unmic, introduce yourself, and give a credit. And then we're going to have you guys read How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh yeah, and also I also would like to make sure because Funky DINEVA was not able to be here. He's sick, and Chantequillette Deville has agreed to read in his stead, and we are so grateful to have her join. And so, what I'd like to do again, all of the readers for all of our centers helpers for how
Yeah.
which is first? No, I'm sorry. Was excuse me. Started going in order of the run of show. Twas the night before Christmas. So the readers for Twas the Night Before Christmas. Please unmic, introduce yourself, starting with Shanta Colette, since you are our newest joiner.
Hey everyone, happy holidays. I am Dr. Chantequillette DeVille. I'm here in Dallas, Texas. I am a social media personality as well as a national heart advocate, as well as a ambassador for the American Heart Association. So I'm my pleasure of being here. I'm just so grateful. I'm excited, and it's nice to meet everyone.
Hi, I guess I'll go next. I'm Angel Conwell. I'm an actress, sometimes producer, and I'm really happy to be here. I loved all the stories. Those were so good. This is exciting. Happy holidays, everybody.
Hi, I guess I'll go next. I am Kathy Cola, actress known for American Dreams, Arrested Development. I'm also a filmmaker known for Who is Billy Bones on Amazon Prime, so please check it out. And I think this is amazing. Reading is so important. So here we are in Los Angeles in the holidays. It's raining, it's windy. Hopefully we don't lose power, and honored to be here with you all.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi, I'm actress Gail Bean. I am on Snowfall, P-Valley, and recently the Snowfall spinoff, RIP to the late, great John Singleton. Thank you, Seven, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for having me, and happy holidays. And I'm very happy to be here.
King Moore.
Hello,
King-
my name is King. Hello, my name is King Moore. Can you hear me here?
Yeah, you're right. You were fine before.
Hello, my name is King Moore, and I'm an actor, singer, dancer, and a recording artist. And I'm known for being the youngest kid to ever go to the White House and speak on gun violence prevention. And I have been in the movie Wild Robot, and I just executive producer, and I was the executive producer and the co-director and the star of this movie, this Christmas movie called Naughty or Nice, coming out next Christmas.
Nice. Thank you so much. And let's see, who are we missing here? Is DJ Maxwell with us? Or who is reading in DJ Maxwell's place? Or am I going to read in DJ Maxwell's place? Okay, hi, my name is Darren Dickerson. I I am the I actually am the founder creator of Jingle All The Way. I'm also formerly a publicist. I now run the digital streaming platform. Well, I'm actually the head of acquisitions for UIN IPTV, the platform that we're streaming on. It is a 40 city fast channel network. This is currently streaming on SoCal IPTV, Little Rock IPTV, and I think it's going to be on 30 other cities. They get about 300,000 viewers monthly on their free channel network side as commercial ad supported. So this is something that we've been trying to do more of, which is live events. And so with that, we are reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Clement Clark Moore. And Shanta Colette, you're actually first up. And you guys, you just keep. There's no break in between. It's once the person who's reading finishes their part, you just pick up and keep going. Oh, we can't hear you, Shanta. You're on mute.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her handkerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in that moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh ride full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. Why, I heard him exclaim, and he drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all,
all, and
And
to
and
to
to
all
all
all a
a
a
good
good
night.
good
night.
night.
Okay, wait. Can we all give King Moore? I'm sorry, King Moore, you did that.
Thank you.
That whistle.
That whistle.
That
I'll
whistle was
say that
something else, boy.
whistle. I was not ready for that.
Come on,
No, I was not ready.
come on, whistle. I was back here practicing on mute, but that whistle was strong. All right, let me shut up.
Oh my goodness, man! No, that was excellent, everybody. Thank you so very, very much. I probably was a little caught off guard. Luckily I have two kids, and so I read this a couple of times. So I was envisioning my daughter, who's actually online watching right now. So I hope I did the family proud. Okay, so and next, if what I would like for everyone, all the readers for How a Grinch Stole Christmas, to please unmute and introduce yourselves.
I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted.
You
Hello,
are.
how's it going? I'm Omar Gooding, actor, rapper, comedian. Listen, I'm mad. I'm mad, y'all. I didn't get to pick my part. Y'all gave me the Grinch. Y'all gave me the Grinch. I done stole presents. I done closed the chimney up. My kids is mad at me. I done kicked two of them. Listen, let's just get to it, man. I hope I'll be happy at the end of it. I'm doing Merry Christmas.
That was excellent. Okay, let me help you guys along here.
I can go next.
Okay, yep.
Everyone, Dr. Joseph Perez, a current law student, hopefully on my last year of law school. So if everything goes well, that will be taken care of. And actor as well, most recently appearing in the TV show series The Curse. And thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Gail, well, you've already introduced yourself. And so we also, so what we'll do is we have Chris, Kathy, Gail, and Joseph as narrators for this. We are all going to do the sing along. When we get to that part in the script, there's no prompt. I'll just sing along, right? And so let me get my script up just so I can follow along. We are about to read How the Grinch Stole Christmas, of course, by Dr. Seuss. And I will turn it over to.
Van didn't get to introduce herself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Van. You're right, Van.
Hi, my name is Van. I'm Vancy on Doggylands. I'm Vancy on Doggyland, and I'm on Abbott Elementary.
Nice. And Van, you are playing a very important role. You're playing Cindy Lou Who. So we have Omar Gooding as the Grinch, and we have Van as Cindy Lou Who. Ladies and gentlemen, How a Grinch Stole Christmas.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on just right.
But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
Yeah, hanging their stockings. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. For tomorrow I know all the Who girls and boys will wake bright and early. They'll rush for their toys. And then, oh, the noise, noise. There's one more thing I hate. All the noise. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast. They'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. They'll feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast.
You turned the phone.
Raw roast beef is the feast I can't stand to the least. Then they'll do something I hate most of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, they'll stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'll stand hand in hand and those Who's will start singing. And they'll sing and they'll sing and they'll sing.
And the more the Grinch thought of this whole Christmas thing, the more the Grinch thought.
I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years, I've put up with it. Now I must stop Christmas from coming. But how?
Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do.
The Grinch laughed in his throat.
I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat.
And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are.
You're as cuddly
Cuddly
as
as
a
Texas.
charming as an angel, Mr. Grinch.
You're a bad banana with a greasy black ear.
You're a
Monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's
an empty hole.
Sing it.
Your brain is full of
full of
spiders.
spiders.
With
You've got
garlic
garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
Grinch.
I wouldn't
I wouldn't touch you with the
39
iron
foot
pole.
All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there's none to be found.
Did that stop the Grinch? Ha! The Grinch simply said,
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head.
Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he whistled for Max. Then the Grinch said,
Giddy up!
As the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town.
all their windows were dark, no one knew he was there. All the Who's were a-dreaming sweet dreams without care, when he came to the first little town of the square.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinchy claws hissed as he climbed to the roof, emptied his bags in his fists. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
He got stuck only once for a minute or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who stockings hung all in a row.
Those stockings are the first things to go.
Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room he took every present.
pop guns and bicycles, roller skates and drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums.
And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast.
He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took the last can of Who hash.
Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee.
And now I will stuff up the tree.
As the Grinch took the tree, as he started to shove, he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove.
He turned around so fast and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Who was no more than 2.
She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot,
the fake Santa Claus lied.
there's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here.
And his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and he got her a drink and he sent her to bed.
And when Cindy Lou Who was in bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up.
And he went up the chimney himself, that old liar. And the last thing he took was the log for their fire. On the walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire.
And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses.
It was 1:15, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled.
Packed it up with their presents, their ribbons, their wrappings, the tags and the tinsels, the trimmings, the trappings.
3,000 feet up, off the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it.
Hoo-hoo to the Who's, I feel like humming. They're finding out now no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will cry, boo-hoo! That is a noise that I simply must hear.
And the Grinch put a hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, and then it started to grow.
But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded glad.
Every Who in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same.
And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Perhaps, maybe Christmas, it means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He brought everything back, all the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast.
Nice, nice.
First of all, Omar,
What?
you are an excellent Grinch. You were an outstanding Grinch. Can you guys give it up, bro? You brought
Ready
it
for the
with
Grinch too?
that.
I am ready for the Grinch too.
Yeah, he's a mean one. He's a mean one.
It's a little tight though. I feel like my something about my heart being too big. All right. Oh man, this is fun, super fun. Glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, listen. So this is the very first time we've done this virtually. You know, we seven and we're in a lot of different places, and so you know we've learned a lot from this process. We know some things that we want to do again, and we're going to be doing more story reading. So it's been an annual thing that we've done. We're going to do this annually at Christmas.
Nice.
We're also next time we'll probably be virtual and live at the same time, right? But also we're trying to inspire reading. We thought it was a really great way. You know, obviously, first of all, can we give a round of applause also to the 2 young authors who read their books?
Yeah. Way to go,
I can tell you, I don't even know if I was
Incredible.
reading books at that age, let alone.
Yeah.
Great job. Phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Very good.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so, you know,
I
I know
appreciate
that.
all of you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And I know that Seven has some things he's going to be doing in the top of the year. And so we're going to be doing more reading with kids, virtual and live. And so we'd love to invite you all back to do something like this again.
Cool.
And so if there's anyone would like to give a holiday message or if anyone has any final remarks, I would like to turn it over to our readers. So if there's anyone who would like to say anything, please take it away.
That was fun. I listened to all of it. I have grandkids.
Chris,
That was fun.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, you guys. That is the chairman of UIN, Tim Moore. It sounds like, Tim, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're streaming live on UIN IPTV. And Tim, so what did you think? You were watching it on TV, right?
Man, sorry that Grinch, man. He was good.
I just want to thank you all for supporting me.
Oh, of course.
Thank you for having us.
You're amazing.
Yes. And I'm glad to be returning back. I will definitely do that. And I always want to say 2026, just do your best. That's my message. Don't give up. Your best is your best. Don't worry about what everyone else's best is. That's what I always say.
No,
You're the
Angelique,
only.
and I'm glad you said that. And I want to make sure I do this before we get off. Angelique, the role that I'm in, it's yours from now on. You have been doing this consistently for so long.
Put
You
it
need to be
down
an official
and you don't
part of
get hurt.
this, right? We need to figure that out. You were a child, and you got children. You had children, but you were really young. You know what I mean when you started this, and so someone who had that level of commitment, I want to show the commitment back to you. And I don't need to be on camera. And I don't never need to read. So, I'll offline with you, but we definitely want you to figure out if there's something else you'd like to do or help us come up with maybe another, because we've read these quite a few times. We want to come up with some different things to read. And so I'd love to have you be a part of that team and that committee. And thank you. And thank you. Wait, I'm not on camera. Hold on. And thank you so very much for all the years that you have been willing to lend your time and your talent, because that's the most important thing. We cannot do this without each of you being willing to lend your time and your talent at the most wonderful time of the year. So, and this is Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness! I mean, I already know you guys are blessed. I don't do. I first of all, please post on social media. Which I'm gonna follow all of you, and if you get something that was unexpected, give a shout out to Jingle. I think that's the blessing that you know that you're gonna get for doing this. Right? You got something good coming tomorrow.
Darren, I wanted to
Yes.
say also, because Angel came in very last minute, I brought her in. So you can give her a shout out. Angel Conwell.
Yes. No, Angel came in last minute, and Ashanta Collette came in strong.
Yes.
I mean, we sub me in, coach. I'm ready. Right.
It's an honor to be here, seriously. And I just want to say, remember the reason for the season. Remember that you are the gift, and it's all love. And remember to go get Seven John's and KJ's books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And what we'll do is that we're gonna put we're gonna repost it with an edit, and we'll make sure we tag everybody, and we'll also make sure we highlight the books and make sure everyone knows where to purchase their books. And so, to our viewing audience, we want to thank you so much for participating in what is officially Jingle 11, but it's actually Jingle 1 for a virtual event. And to all of our readers, Chris Green, Kathy Cola, Omar Gooding, Gail Bean, KJ Fisher, King Moore, Joseph Perez, Van coming in strong, Shanta Colette DeVille. I want to make sure you all know that this was a very special night. Angelique Bates, we couldn't do this without you. And for everyone who's viewing, thank you guys. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Bubble, Love you.
And
Love
one quick
you.
tuning note, immediately following this on the channel, right after this, you guys can watch a very Merry Christmas special. We have the Saxman. They do a this Christmas, he and his son from Houston. And Antonique Smith does an incredible performance of Oh Holy Night to close it out. It was actually our very first, 1 year ago, we did a Christmas special. 1 year later, we're doing a story reading. We're growing as a network. Thank you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi, Darren. I would like to say something before we drop, please.
Okay.
I was just
Yes,
gonna
of
say
course.
afterwards too.
Hello, everyone. I'm Destiny Good. I am Seven John Singleton's publicist, and I'm sure you guys probably saw my emails, text messages, whatever coming through for this. And I personally just wanted to step in. I'm not on video, but I wanted to step in and say thank you all so much for your time. It was such a last minute ordeal, but we came together, and you can't even tell. You would think you guys rehearsed this all together for months, the way that you guys flowed. And I just wanted to say we appreciate you all. We have so much more coming up for Seven John Singleton. He has the grand opening to his studio that's happening on January 6th. So just follow, stay tuned, and let's make sure that we all stay connected and continue to share some opportunities with each other. And I also wanted my son to say something because he did see everyone on here. So I'm going to turn the video on for him really quickly. But I just want to say thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, it's incredible.
Turn it on. Okay.
How we turn the
think you went on mute, D. You're on mute.
Okay, can you guys hear? Okay.
Again,
Say
no.
something. Say hi. Come on, say hi. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, I am the voice actor at I'm the voice actor of Merry Little Batman.
That's a role that he wants to do. So then I did want to say too, because my son, he doesn't like to read often, and he was very inspired by this. So when he saw you guys all on here, he said, "Mommy, can I read a book? I want to read too." So this is perfect because you guys are encouraging the kids to do it. So I love it. Thank you, Darren.
Well, that made it all worthwhile right there.
Yes.
That is exactly why we do it. And that's why I was saying, don't be afraid to read.
But I'm
let
actually
the
the
kids
voice
see you
actor of
reading.
Merry Little Batman. I'm the kid.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah, and so again, that's how important this is, you guys. And so, and I love that we were able to do this, and we inspired one that we inspired thousands. So we know we have a few thousand kids watching right now in different parts of the country, and then probably I know we're live in Africa as well. All right, and so thank you all, and good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much.